What are you doing in my room? There's new Mario merch coming out? You're lying. Oh, you're not lying. Okay. You already know. Cue the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about some news coming out recently, talking about some new Mario merch hitting store shelves soon. Now, this is going to be a pretty short video because I just want to deliver you guys this news, and then maybe you guys want to, talk about it in the comments or something. I don't want to waste y'all's times and like overly gap about stuff just to make the video longer. I don't like when people do that. I think it's very annoying. So I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all and deliver the news. Shout out to YoshiFan1995 on YouTube. I found this out because of him, this specific set of news. So yeah, go sub to him. Now we are going to be getting a Mario Galaxy diorama set, which sounds pretty freaking cool. Now, we don't know what scale this is for. We don't know if this is for the 2.5-inch figures. We don't know if this is for like the mini figures they kind of did. Though this is very pricey. It's $30. I don't know if that's, the official retail price and the official kind of like set in stone price. That's just what it listed on Amazon, but still pretty cool. All right, so lastly, for the Mario Galaxy kind of news we got is that we're going to be getting a 9-inch plush 3-pack, which is pretty freaking sick because if you didn't know, for the original Mario movie, we didn't get any plushes. We got these like big kind of dolls for Mario and Luigi. They were very large. They came in like open packaging, and their heads were like fully solid plastic, but their bodies were like cloth and they were bendable, but they weren't really plushies. So the fact that we are getting plushies now is really, really cool, and I'm really excited about that. I'm assuming it's going to be Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. That just sounds like the most sense. But who knows? It could be like some Lumas or something. Also, a while back, a Mario movie plushie did leak, and it said it was canceled. But now that I'm seeing this, I'm almost like 100% sure it's not canceled. This might be the plushie we're going to get in the 3-pack, and it honestly might be sold separately. I really hope it is this plushie because this plushie looks really cool. I like the design. It looks pretty much perfect in my opinion. So hopefully it is that plushie. Keeping the plushie hype train going, we got a couple more announcements about that. Now, you guys know the Mario All-Stars plushie collection by Sine. They're basically just like more detailed and bigger versions of the original plushies. They're like more detailed. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're kind of the main collection that Sine puts out. We haven't gotten a new plushie in a while. I think it's been like since like 2021 or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we are finally getting new ones. We are getting a yellow Luma, which is really cool. And we are also getting a Ninja. Very random, but still cool. Now, Ninja did appear in the Mario Galaxy movie trailer, so maybe this is why. Maybe Ninja has a bigger role in the movie. We don't know, but this is still really cool. Just really glad to get new plushies. And obviously, they did put out the Mario Kart World, plushies, them in the carts, but those aren't really new plushies in terms of new characters. And in the All-Star Collection, these are actual new characters that they've never done in the All-Star Collection. So this is really cool. I don't even think they've done the Luma. They might have, but I don't actually know for sure. Now, if you want these plushies for yourself, you can pre-order them mid-February, and they come out April, I believe, around the Mario Galaxy movie's release date, so that's pretty fitting. Now, last announcement for you guys. In Japan, Nintendo released these kind of Mario themed products, but they were targeted towards babies and like toddlers, and it was called My Mario. It was pretty cute. I didn't really get any of it because it was mostly in Japan, plus they're towards babies, so it's not really that like cool. I don't really find any interest in it. But before, they were exclusively in Japan, all those kind of like toys and accessories and stuff. But around February, they're going to be hitting store shelves in America, which is pretty cool. For a 3-year-old, I don't know if a 3-year-old's watching this video. If you are, subscribe with your ungrown tooth. And probably the craziest thing is that they are supposed to come out in February, but one of the things already released, and that's Little People. One of the things in the My Mario kind of set is, those little baby toys, like Little People? Yeah, they collab with Mario, and there's like a 6-pack, comes with Mario, Luigi, Toad, Yoshi, Peach, and Bowser. So, you'd expect it to, come out in February, right? Like with all the other products. No, they're already hitting store shelves, which is kind of crazy. It looks pretty neat. I can't really comment that much about it because it's just a baby toy. They look kind of cute though. It's still kind of cool. I might pick it up in a future merch hunt, who knows. But it's just kind of weird to see that this is already hitting store shelves while the other ones are going to be released in February. And if you want these, you better buy them fast. I've already checked online. They're already out of stock everywhere near me. So I guess Mario collectors really like this one for some reason. Alright, so just as I'm about to upload this video, more news comes out. How exciting! Alright, so I'm gonna start off with the most boring one out of the bunch. There's a new 2.5-inch Mario Jack specific figure. It's something we've already gotten in the past. You know, Jax always remakes their figures for some reason, which I kind of find that kind of annoying because, like, they still haven't done a bunch of characters and power-ups, so I feel like they should do all those and then maybe try to remake some other things, but hey, that's just my opinion. It's just Cat Luigi. It's pretty cool, you know, everybody loves Luigi, but, you know, we've already gotten Cat Luigi before. He's just standing this time, so it's nice, but, you know, it's not the coolest thing in the world. Alright, so we know that, you know, Mario's collabing with little people. You can already get it in stores. It's pretty cool. Well, apparently it's not just that 6-pack. There's other stuff. Now, we're getting 2 playsets, which is pretty cool. We're getting, like, a Mario-type level, and we're getting a Bowser's Airship kind of playset, which is pretty cool. Both playsets are marked with the My Mario branding, of course, because it's for the My Mario promotion, obviously. But nonetheless, still really cool to see. Now, we got some more Mario Galaxy Movie merch leaks. Now, the first one is something we've already actually known for a while, but it's now officially, like, out there. Of course, I'm talking about the first ever Mario Galaxy Movie leak, the Old Spice promotion. Now, they went all out for this one. I just assumed it would be like maybe Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. No, there's like a bunch of these. Now, obviously, we got Mario, which I'm pretty sure he's like a deodorant kind of thing. We got Peach with Captain Toad in the background, which is really cool. I believe these are 2 new renders, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Bowser Jr. has his own thing, which is pretty neat. We don't see the full thing, but from what like it shows, it looks pretty cool. Luigi obviously gets one because he has a bigger role in this movie, as we know from the promotions and the trailers, which is really cool. And then Mario has another one. I don't know what this is. It's like a box thingy. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not that knowledgeable with Old Spice products, but I'm getting a little bit scared because when these first got leaked in summer, they showed your boy Luigi and Yoshi. There is no Yoshi in this promotion. There's no bottle. We don't see him here. It's just a little sad that they would remove him out of the set because from what we've seen, we haven't gotten a lot of Yoshi movie merchandise, and I want to get the most of that I can. Alright, so last leak of today, for real this time, I promise. It's a Super Mario Galaxy Movie minifigure 6-pack. Now, we don't know if these are the 2.5-inch figures or like the little itty-bitty tiny figures they did for the original Mario Bros. Movie. I really hope it's the 2.5-inch figures. The minifigures aren't that interesting. They're alright. The only cool one was the minivan, but... And it says W2. I don't know if that means Wave 2 or that's just not important. But if it does mean Wave 2, that means we're probably going to get a Wave 1 version of this set. So that means we'll get 2 6-packs. Am I looking too deep into this? Probably, yeah. Also, it's charged at $50. Again, these seem very overpriced, these leaked Mario Galaxy Movie, you know, packs and figures. Hopefully, these are just kind of like the fake prices. Like, they're just labeled that just to label that. And that, like, maybe when they're in stores, they'll be a lot cheaper. That's just what I'm hoping. Gosh, I hope it's not $50. Oh, no. But yeah, that's all the leaks we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like Mario, hit the subscribe button. This is pretty much the best channel for anything Mario. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the one of Nate. Peace.